Is this thing live? I think we're live now. Oh, we give it a second to make sure. Go check on YouTube real quick. Make sure that we're actually live before we start talking about the Yankees. All right, looks like we're live, guys. And if you're just new to the channel, my name is Jason Custodio, and I'm a diehard New Yorker, diehard Yankee fan. I like the Mets too a little bit, but they come in second. And the Yankees have been making a big splash this offseason. You know, we got Juan Soto. Hopefully, we could complete the fusion of Yamamoto. Today, the Yankees are supposed to meet with Yoshinobu Yamamoto. If you don't know who that is, he's the pitching phenom coming out of Japan. Honestly, man, these Japanese players are pretty darn good, man. Like I was sleeping on them personally. Like in the World Baseball Classic last year, I was sure that either DR was gonna win or the United States were gonna win. But these guys, man, they could play over there, man. Them guys rake and they could pitch. Anyway, man, this guy Yoshinobu Yamamoto, he's highly sought after by every team in the major leagues. Anybody who can afford him. You know, at first when he was when people was talking about that he's coming to the United States to pitch, they were talking about anywhere from like 225 million. But that number has run up ever since Shohei Ohtani has signed to the $700 million contract. That number, we looking to, man, there's been reports out there of upwards to like 300 million. And that's without the posting fee. So if you don't know, when a player decides to come play here in the United States, there's this thing called a posting fee. And the team who signs him has to pay that fee. But as we all know, the Yankees do have the resources. The Mets too. So from what I'm hearing, the top contenders are the Mets, the Yankees, San Francisco, and I'm sure there's some other teams out there that wouldn't mind signing him. Everybody keeps saying the Dodgers are still going after him, and I doubt it because they just spent $700 million. Yeah, I don't see them signing him, and I don't think he would want to play with Shohei too, man. That's too much. This dude's gonna want to have his own clout, man. You don't want to be there with Shohei. This dude's a freaking superstar, man. All eyes are gonna be on him. I know some people are like, oh, that takes the pressure off of Yamamoto. He might want that. I doubt it, man. This guy looks like a gamer. He's a winner, dude. He looks like he wants a ball. So I don't think he minds. You know, I don't think he minds having all the pressure on him. Excuse me. But anyway, this guy Yamamoto, man, I've honestly at first I was like, man, how are we gonna pay $300 million for some guy who's never thrown a pitch in the major leagues? Sounds pretty ridiculous, right? So I went back and watched some footage on this kid, and the dude he could pitch, man. His stuff is nasty. He's only 25 years old. This dude's won the MVP over there in Japan 3 times. He won the equivalent of the Cy Young Award over there 3 times. He's a stud, man. Freaking Brian Cashman and Hal Steinbrenner and Omar Minyanai, I can't even say his name right. They went over there personally to watch this dude pitch. And this dude threw a no-hitter in front of them. If they don't show you that this guy's big time, I don't know what to tell you, man. The dude's big time. Like you gotta be ice cold, man. You gotta have freaking ice running through your veins to pitch a no-hitter in front of the top executives of the New York Yankees. I mean, that's as big as it gets, man. But anyway, today the Yankees supposedly have a meeting with the man. There's been reports that they were gonna bring out Tanaka, Matsui to greet him, but I honestly, a lot of people are like, yeah, bring him out to make him feel comfortable. I don't think so, man. Like let's not pander to this guy. He's not an idiot, you know. He knows you're bringing these guys over there to try to, you know, sweet talk him into something. I say you go over there and Brian Cashman goes over there and just lays it down to him. And hey, look, we want you. on the New York Yankees. You know, what's it gonna take? All these other guys that's talking about like the Mets and all due respect to the Mets, man. I know they got the money because their owner is freaking ridiculously rich. They have the money, but I mean, realistically, are they contending next year? I doubt it. Even if they get Yamamoto, how are they gonna contend? What are they gonna do? Throw money away again like they did last year? I don't think so. I think the Mets are gonna contend in the future, maybe, but right now, honestly, out of all the teams, I think the best place for this man, if I was in his shoes, besides like take all the biases out, you know. Yeah, I'm a Yankee fan, but even if I wasn't a Yankee fan, the Yankees are the best fit for him. It's just plain and simple. They can afford him. You know, we're gonna try to win every year. Sometimes it's, you know, we don't get there like last year, but every year we're trying at least. And and this is his team. This is the biggest stage in baseball. Let's be honest. Come on. Being a New York Yankee is the biggest stage in baseball, and this guy is big time. He needs to be on the biggest stage. I don't want to see him go to, and I'm not saying the Mets are a third tier team because they have a huge market. Obviously, they're in New York too, but they're not. They're not the New York Yankees, man. The New York Yankees is the standard, right? So I want to see him go to the Yankees. Honestly, the only way I see him going anywhere else is if they just throw the whole freaking, just give him a blank check, pretty much. That's the only way I see him going to like the Giants. Come on, the Giants are not even contending at all. They have nobody. Like, let's be serious. Where's he gonna go? Is he gonna go to the Dodgers? The Dodgers just gave away $700 million. Yeah, I know they have a lot of deferments in that contract. You know, who knows how much they're actually giving him per year, but they're still gonna pay this man $700 million guaranteed over so many years. It's a lot of money, you know, and they got Mookie Betts, Freddie. They have a lot of big contracts over there. So I don't see them doing that. And I don't think that Yamamoto will want to be there with these guys anyway. That's just my opinion. So what I think is going to happen, the Yankees are going to go meet with him. Obviously, he's not going to make a deal right there and then. You know, he's going to go meet with them, be like, okay, you know, all right. And Cashman's going to be over there like a freaking lambone trying to sweet talk this dude. And he's gonna be like, all right, you know, I hope they don't bring Matsu and all those people. It's all right, leave them. You know, let's not pander to this dude. That's what the Mets did, and I think the Mets went wrong about that. See, a lot of people are like, oh, Steve Cohen and what's the GM's name? The guy they brought from the Brewers. I can't even remember off the top of my head. But they were like, they took a private jet and flew all the way to Japan to meet with this man, sit down with his family, and pretty much kiss his ass, man. Excuse my language. Like the Yankee, and I think as a player, if I was in his shoes, I would see that as like, I would appreciate it, yeah. But then at the same time, I see it as desperation. You know, like you went out your way. Look, we want this guy. We want this guy in pinstripes. But at the same time, man, we're not gonna kiss your behind, dude. We're not doing all of that. It should be an honor. It's an honor to come play for us, for the New York Yankees. So we're not gonna do that, and we're gonna pay you your money. Obviously, we're gonna give you a ridiculously large amount of cash, and that's all you need. And we're gonna tell you, look, man, we all about winning here. All right, cut the BS. None of that stuff, man. We're not, oh, in 2 years we expect to contend. No, we expect to contend every single year over here. And I think that's what he wants to hear, to be honest. I don't know if you guys let me know in the comments, what do you think? You know, what do you think is going to happen in this meeting? I mean, honestly, I think Cashman, for everything we say about Cashman, you know, and he gets me on my nerves. And I'm not going to lie, I was calling for his resignation as well. Impeach Cashman, right? But anyway, the dude is not a dummy, right? He's very smart. And his negotiating tactics, like I've never sat down in a room with him, obviously, but you can tell that he's a smart guy. He doesn't give too much, you know. And what he says to the media is not really what's going on behind the scenes. He's real smart, you know, and he does things tactfully. Like he knows what he's doing. You know, the Verdugo deal was great. Obviously, we got SOTO, so amazing. Now we need Yamamoto. And if we don't get him, okay, we pivot to the next guy. You know, what's the next thing we need? But we definitely need another piece in the rotation. We can't rely on Nestor Cortez. Nestor Cortez, man, this guy, you know, after 100-something innings per year, his arm goes out. So we can't rely on him. Rodon, who knows what we're gonna get, man. I mean, right now it's looking like a bad contract, but I'm hoping the guy wakes up. We'll see. Apparently he's supposed to be losing weight, getting in shape. Because last year this dude came in there looking out of shape, man. He looked like a off-duty police officer or something. And that's not a knock on police officers, man. This dude was out of shape, man. And for a top-notch pitcher, excuse me, a major league baseball player, you shouldn't be out of shape like that. So yeah, let's go. 2024 should be looking really good for New York Yankees. And I'm very, very, very excited. I can't wait to see Juan Soto in those pinstripes. I can't wait to see Yamamoto in pinstripes. Man, I'm telling you, opening day is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane. But you guys let me know what you think. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe. This is kind of new to me doing the sports stuff. I used to be more about sneakers and everything, but I'm trying to switch it up and I'm gonna explore different kind of content, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And I'll see you next time.